Hey everybody, welcome back to Magic Orthodoxy. My name's David and this is a deck review. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Thanks for being here. If you haven't already, make sure you're subscribing to this channel just to stay up to date on the latest in cards and magic. Make sure you're also following me on Instagram. I'm going to mention something a little later that you're probably going to want to pay attention to because I'm doing a giveaway. Hey, today we're going to look at the new Butterfinger deck from GeminiDecks.com and Tomas Pinson. All right, the Butterfinger deck. Let me just tell you right off the top, if you are watching this and you like this, don't even wait until this video is over. Head on down to GeminiDecks.com and purchase this. There was only 1,200 of these decks made. This is a very limited run. 1,200 is very small. So if you like these and you want them, go to GeminiDecks.com right now and pick them up. Tomas is a really creative designer. All kinds of fun decks come out of GeminiDecks.com. I'm so glad Tomas sends me his cards because they're awesome, and I don't see how you couldn't like them if you were a cardistry guy. Of course, a Butterfinger is a person who regularly drops or lets go of things. Hopefully that won't be you when you pick these up for your cardistry. The tuck case is all done in blue, blacks, grays, and oranges, and you have this kind of weird hand grip shape and kind of like amoeba-esque splotches all the way around, and you'll see that through the deck. The front says Butterfinger, of course, and Superfly. So this is part of the Superfly series. One side says Superfly Butterfingers, the other side is blank, and the bottom has some copy for GeminiDecks.com. The top says Superfly, and you have an original tuck seal. That's everything I can say about this tuck case. Let's open it. Let's look at the cards. The back design has a nice medium-sized white poker border and then an orange frame inside of that. You got a nice big field of blue, and then you have that colorway of the oranges, grays, blacks, what have you. You have the recognizable Superfly logo there in the center. With this deck, you'll get a lot of very creative extra things. I believe these two things are the jokers. It's that hand grip kind of shape with the amoeba circles, splotches, other stuff. How do I describe this? I have no idea. You can just look at it. Just look at it and you know what I'm talking about, right? I don't need to describe it to you. There it is. It says Superfly right there also. Then you get this hamburger looking card. That's what I'm calling it. And it says Superfly repeated from top to bottom. And then you get a Gemini ad card as well. And I'm sure you could use those for extra jokers or, you know, whatever. Just card throwing. Practice your card throwing with those. Your Ace of Spades is a nice big Superfly Ace of Spades. It's that fingerprint pattern we've seen before. It says Superfly in blue, and it says Superfly underneath with a bunch of ad copy about United States Playing Card Company. In this deck, your blacks are black and your reds are blue. And there's a bunch of different things going on in each card. So for the most part, I'm gonna say they're industry standard, but then they just have a bunch of tweaks. So depending on what spot card you have, one spot has that Superfly Butterfinger shape over one of the pips. One pip is the fingerprint pattern, and then there's just a gray splooch that travels around the deck in random places and lands on random pips, and so that kind of doesn't make this a two-way image, but it's very creative. In the court cards, you got a lot of blues, and then the word Superfly ends up getting tagged in different places, whether it's their crown or their clothes, and you have more of those hand grippy Butterfinger symbols and the fingerprint pattern. There's just so much going on. There's just so much going on in this deck. It's really fun. That's everything I can say about what they look like, but you also want to know how they feel and handle. If I can take 10 of these cards and put them in a caliper, it comes to 2.72. 2.72, same thickness as the Green Goblin deck that we also reviewed. Same thickness as the Madison Saints and the Rockets deck. Hey, one last thing, did I mention I'm doing a giveaway? That's right, I'm doing a giveaway, but a lot of my giveaways have moved down to Instagram. So if you're not following me on Instagram, you're missing out on a ton of card giveaways. If you don't have Instagram, I don't know what to tell you. They're on Instagram. So you want to look for the post that has the stack of 4 Gemini decks. That's right, giving away 4 Gemini decks, giving away the Green Goblin deck, giving away the Butterfinger deck, also giving away one of the Skid Row decks and the Malibu deck. 4 brand new, still shrink wrapped, ready to go into your hot little hands. The contest runs for 1 week. All the instructions, all the rules are on the Instagram post itself. Make sure you guys check that out. Stay subscribed to Instagram. Make sure you're following me so that you can stay up to date on all the latest giveaways. All right, that's everything I can say about the new Butterfinger decks from GeminiDecks.com. Of course, like I said, head on down to GeminiDecks.com. Purchase the cards you like. There's plenty of decks down there that I'm sure would appeal to you, especially, like I said, if you're into cardistry or flourishing. These are totally built for that. Thanks again to Tomas. I'll see you guys next time. Thanks, bye.